Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to the show. To come down a little bit, I was too excited a little bit a while ago. Jack Xiao on East to West talking about a new book to be published, written by a good friend of mine, Mr. Ken Hemmings. And he's with me now. Once again, welcome to my show.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your great thoughts to this moment. Up to this moment, we have done quite some study about these words, those words that he had picked, which is 100 words to live by. And especially the way I look at it, the way I see the importance is that to our kids,
Yes.
to our next generation.
Absolutely.
We are done with the way that we have created. Of course, never too late to learn, but not too much work of the reshape. But our kids are not. They are the one. You can reshape them at any given moment, but they are still like those fledgling little trees, and you can bend it, you can shape it, you can make it to look better, right?
Yes.
So, next word, if I may pick, I would do loyal. So
Very important word.
sure. What's your definition of loyal? Can you read a paragraph or two, please?
I would love to. There are so many benefits in one's life in being a loyal person. However, loyal is not routine for people who know or who are ideas that you support. Being loyal to someone or something is conditional and it must be earned and is subject to periodic reevaluation. Being loyal can be difficult as it requires one to take a stand or a position on whatever circumstances involved. You cannot be neutral and loyal at the same time. So being loyal requires a great amount of strength and commitment. It is not for the weak among us. Loyalty is also not necessarily permanent. We may learn something about a person, organization, or issue that we are loyal to that causes us to change our mind on continuing to be loyal. Our value system evolves over time, and that normally requires adjustments to whom or what we are loyal to.
All right. From reading this paragraph, I can tell that you take number one, time point as one of the parameter, right? And for a certain time period. And also, you're talking about much about the value.
Yes.
The value. So
yes.
with the value, when value versus a loyal and the loyalty, how do you see they are interrelated to each other?
Well, I think the values that are in the person or circumstance that you are loyal to has greater strength than your loyalty.
All right.
Because so I think the value, my value system, must be fairly strong and well thought out, and then certain words in my value system change over time, but the basic values I have, loyal will never change, but to whom or what I'm loyal will change, or may
All right.
change.
Okay. So what's the difference between being loyal and being honest?
Well,
In
honest,
other words,
yes.
loyalty and honesty.
See, honesty is more of a standing target. Okay, it's there. We pretty much can define, not quite black and white, but pretty well defined what is honest and what is dishonest. Loyal actually vacillates more based on what you're loyal to. So, and we learn, every year in life something else to be loyal to that we weren't aware existed before or was that important to us. But honest and dishonest is more self-evident as to its value. I do try to be honest in everything. I'm loyal to those issues that I believe have earned my loyalty. Honesty, I have to earn it myself. I live it myself. Loyalty must be earned from the values that you're loyal to.
Okay, now I'm adding one more word to the group, right? You have loyalty, you have honesty, and you have justice.
Okay.
How do you relate the three? The reason I'm asking, the reason I put my first question to compare loyal and honest
Yes.
is because sometimes you can basically say this guy is a good person. Sometimes when you say loyal, for example, Hitler, he was loyal to his cause.
Blind loyalty, yes.
Blind loyalty,
with not a
right?
value.
Okay,
without
and
value.
then that's why, to make a point, I add my third word, which is justice in there. So how do you interrelate all the three?
See, honesty and loyal are in my 100 words. Justice is not, because it's not a personal characteristic that one possesses. It's more of a theoretical reality that you either believe is just or is not just.
All right. I see what you.
So
what
there's a
you
little
mean, yeah.
difference there.
I see your angle. You're saying that from a personal perspective, personal attribute
Yes,
perspective, not a social perspective.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, for example, even this person who chooses to be loyal to whatever he believes to be right.
Yeah.
But by looking around, does he or does he not know he was not justice? What he does is not justified.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes people don't think very deeply. Sometimes people think more superficially, and I think those individuals, and who I absolutely accept their value in life, just miss their target. And more casually say, oh, that's justice. But what's justice in the eyes of one is not necessarily justice in the eyes of another, or in one society or another society. So justice doesn't have anywhere near, in my opinion, as clear a black and white definition or distinguishment
I see
as
what you mean.
honesty does.
I see what you mean,
Honesty is apparent. What's just, you know, wow, is
Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
it's a very difficult word.
Probably, I have a better example. Take Iraq War for example here. So the war is unjustified. However, each single one of our men and women who fought there are loyal to the country,
Yes.
to the cause.
And,
right?
and also elsewhere in here, we talk a little bit about patriot and the patriot versus the nationalist, okay? And the nationalist pretty much follows what their country does no matter what, you know? But the patriot loves the country and the people, loves the people, you know, more than the government or the country itself. So the patriot does have conditions for his patriotism, okay? But the loyal, the nationalist, just accepts whatever his
Yeah, it goes
country
like
does.
a branch.
Right.
Now we have loyalty and patriotism.
Yes.
Patriotism, right?
Yes.
And then we can find between them, and then with the nationalism
Yeah, that's a different, that's
being
more
totally
firm.
another thing.
Right.
There are three branches of the tree.
Right.
Am I right?
Because see, loyal and patriot, to me, both have, they have to be earned. Those personal commitments have to be earned by the values that you're loyal or patriotic to. Nationalism is, I believe, like in World War II, there was nationalism that's just blind. I accept whatever my government
like
does.
in Hitler's case.
Yes.
Like in Hitler's case.
Exactly.
All right, good. All right, back to my audiences. I really like this concept of writing this book, and it's really something that I would wish that someday, with my efforts involved,
Yes.
to get it published, also translated into Chinese too.
Yes, that'd be
so
a
that
joy.
we have English versus Chinese. Oh, excuse me. And to those who will take it as a textbook, whatever, to learn English or learn Chinese, vice versa, that could be a textbook.
In my dream, my ultimate dream, I wish I could sit down with everybody on the planet one-on-one and discuss the words and imbue it into their soul.
right.
But that's difficult. We're going to try to use
so
the media.
You're so ambitious.
Yes, I am. Why not?
Very
There's a
good.
purpose.
All right, and I know you have ambition among the
I
first,
do.
first group, right?
I do.
The first group.
Very important.
All right, and time is up already, and it's time to say goodbye to you. Thank you for watching this show and tuning in. You will always get something new to your life, please. All right, and I know you like this show. And you have questions, you have requests, just either send an email to tellmydj at Yahoo.com. Yes, Yahoo. Yeah. tellmydj@yahoo.com, or you want call numbers 626-856-3889 to express yourself. All right. Thank you very much. And to my guest, thank you very much for having done a great job and also sharing your thoughts with my audiences.
Thank you for
We'll
being my
still
friend.
do more because there are words left.
Thank
All
you,
right.
my friend.
Thank you. All right. Good. So, see you next time.